The definition of imposter syndrome is a persistent inability to believe that one's success is deserved or has been legitimately achieved as a result of one's own efforts or skills. So, in my mind, what is the difference between humbleness and imposter syndrome? And the big key factor of that is the amount of hate I hold for myself. You see, with humbleness, it's like no biggie, right? That's the whole thing. It's no biggie, right? But with imposter syndrome, it's I don't deserve any of this, you know. With humbleness, it's like oh, wow, please, please, you did this, please. But with imposter syndrome, it's like I don't deserve this. Why me? It's much more negative. It's much more projecting more negative thoughts like into yourself. It's just more negative. It's more loathsome. It's just worse. And for a great chunk of my life, I wouldn't say all of it, but definitely a big chunk of my life, I deal with imposter syndrome. Oh, wow, shocker, right? Jeez. But yeah, man. Uh, especially, I mean, I have distractions I distract my own brain, so I don't think about this stuff, which isn't good. Never distract yourself from your problems, because they will come back worse. But you know, uh, for the most of my life, I never felt worthy of my friends or my family. I never felt worthy of any of my achievements. I never felt worthy of this YouTube channel. All of you who tune in to watch me every week. I sure as shit don't feel worthy of my girlfriend. Um, that I hope she doesn't. I hope she doesn't say anything to me about that. If you're watching, I'm sorry, but yeah. Um, yeah, man. I just, it's hard to feel worthy of any of my achievements, dude. And I don't know when this started exactly. Definitely definitely probably middle school. I'd say that's when all of my little mental problems started. But yeah, one of the biggest examples I can remember to recent day of imposter syndrome is this time I had with my dad. So one night, around late at night, I think I was just at my computer, like how I am right now recording this. Probably playing Minecraft too. My dad came into my room to tell me goodnight, and he started telling me about how proud he was of me, and how much he loves me, and how great I'm doing in life. And while he's telling me all these things, my mind wanders off into the thoughts of, I don't deserve this. I don't deserve this praise. If only he knew what was going on in my head, he would not feel this way. Um, and I'm just like my own worst enemy. I am my biggest hater. I don't hate anybody but myself. Um, and like these things that my dad is telling me, like they should be like making me happy. They should be like filling my heart with warmth. I should be jumping with, maybe not jumping with joy, but like I should be happy. I should be feeling good about myself. But I felt awful. I felt angry. I was like, I don't, this isn't me. Why does he feel this way about me? He doesn't, like, I'm nothing close to the kid he thinks I am. And that kind of negative thoughts is that kind of stuff is just sucks. Um And those kind of things are very draining, but we know that. Um, yeah, I don't have any great advice for trying to rid yourself of imposter syndrome, if that's even a thing that you can do. Um, the best thing I guess I can tell you to do is to stay true to yourself and to keep an open mind about yourself. Something I try to do all the time is to keep an open mind about other people. To try and put myself in other people's shoes, to try and understand their perspective. And I don't really do that with myself. I'm too busy pretending to be in other people's heads and trying to see through other people's perspectives that I'm not really in my own. And I don't know, maybe I should change that once in a while. Maybe I should be me for once in a while instead of being my own critic. Imposter syndrome is a lot like, from my personal experience, is a lot like that one video I made a couple months back called "Be Kind to Yourself," and how I described the two voices in my head. And one I like to imagine was me. It's just normal, good old me. And the other one is a stupid bitch who's just fucking mean, dude. Um, and that's how it shows up most of the time. Is its anger. And imposter syndrome comes in anger to me, at least. Whenever I'm doubting myself or whenever I feel like I'm not worthy of something, it comes in anger. I feel so much hatred for myself. I don't know why. I don't hate anybody, so that hate, all that pent up hate has to go somewhere and it goes to me. Um and it's not always like that, right? Like the story I just told with about my dad, that wasn't that wasn't the anger kind. That was like the sad melancholy kind of self doubt. But you know, I truly wish I had some better advice for you. But the best thing I can do is give you comfort in knowing that a lot of people go through this, and it's probably more people than you think. It could be every single person in your life. Who knows? Um, but the most important thing is to communicate, talk about it, because bottling up your feelings only makes them worse. It's like shaking a soda can and then opening it, you know? Um, yeah. Um, yeah, I'd just like to say again, I'm sorry. I don't have any advice for this kind of stuff. Um, but like just kind of getting it out there is probably the best thing you can do. Trying to distract yourself with social media or anything is not going to help you. It only pushes the problems deeper down until they get worse and they fester. But to bring those problems up and bring them out into the light so they melt like a little vampire in sunlight, yeah, that probably makes it better. And yeah, so thank you all so much for watching. Um, I don't know if this is gonna help you at all. I don't even know. I know nothing, dude. I know nothing. I'm just a 17-year-old kid trying to have fun on the internet. But what do I know? Anyway, I at the very least I brought you comfort, hopefully, or my nice voice made you feel better. I don't know, but thank you all so much for watching. For some reason, I don't know, and please tell somebody you love them. It's the holidays. Well, it's past the holidays by the time I'm uploading this, but It's almost a new year, you know, and New Year's resolutions. Maybe make some. Try and follow through. That'd be pretty cool. And if you can't do it for yourself, do it for me. I'd like to see you follow through with your New Year's resolutions. And if maybe say you're still watching my channel, come back in a couple months. Comment, say, "Hey Clumpkin, I made this resolution for myself and I'm still doing it." I'll be like, "Good job, buddy. I'm proud of you." Or if you fail the resolution and you'd be like, "Clumpkin, I made this resolution, but I'm not really sticking to it." I'd be like, "Hey man, you tried." And that's what matters. And just because just because you failed at the new year doesn't mean you can't keep going now. Life gets in the way. I get it. Stuff's not easy. But yeah. Anyway, thank you um again for the millionth time. And if nobody's told you today, I love you. And one thing I write to myself every day when I journal: cherish the little things, or at least try to, because the little things are what keep you going. This has been Clumpkin. That's a weird outro. Whatever. I'll catch you all next week. Later.